Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? Guys, this was the lady I was talking about that Anne really reminded me of in today's episode, but I'm pretty sure it's not the same person, 100%, because I think this girl's name is like Medusa? Excuse me. And regardless of all that, seeing this week's episode got your boy feeling some type of way, man. I hate seeing characters I truly want to, you know, survive and go further, at least have some more stuff going on for them. But as of now, it is quite clear that my character, Anne, is good and gone, and it sucks. It truly sucks. But at the same time, she went out like a boss and, really did try to help all the humans that she could. It's just the fact of the matter that everything that kind of transpired to get to that point, she just didn't know if she was the good person, if she was the bad person. And now that we have the reasoning why she felt those types of way is a lot better. To understand that she was fully connected, or that this main mother was the source of the problem, which was also a part of her. So, in a way, if she didn't disappear, would the threat have not disappeared as well, right? Like, if it wasn't for her actually sacrificing herself, would we still be dealing with some type of craziness throughout all of this? So, regardless of all that, we are truly seeing what these Fate shows can do, even when the characters haven't had as much screen time as a Mash or the guy who's controlling the master. You still feel way more for characters who haven't been around nearly as long. But why did we have to lose so many people back to back, man? That sucked. It really sucked to experience that. I really do expect to see a lot more of this stuff happening, because in reality, they're not like gone forever, right? Like, they're not actually dying. They're more or less just becoming uh like non-existent in this world as it is. Like, how are we gonna lose Marlon and freaking Anne in the same episode? That hurt. That one hurt. Um, Not only that, we then had to go back to where my favorite character, Gigamesh, is, and seeing him snap on like a human for the reason of trying to help and trying to be helpful to her other fellow like humans and stuff. In the case of, there just wasn't enough help, and because there wasn't, she was definitely going to step up and try to do her best. And Gilgamesh was not having any of that. That man did not want her to leave, and for good reasons too, because of not really knowing the threat, and also the threat being something that he can probably sense from where he is, seeing how he saw everybody come back from their mission of being successful, a successful mission, and seeing them with their heads hanging low. It's kind of obvious that, whatever is coming next isn't going to be, you know, easier than what they were already dealing with, which what they're already dealing with was super ridiculously broken. So that's the type of ruler and type of just person Gigamesh is. He can definitely read the room very easily, including a room that, when doing something as big as defeating that mother, and then wind up not even being in a situation where you can help, multiple of your people or just cities that are under attack, definitely has to suck. And seeing all of it has just put like a good perspective on what we'll probably be seeing in the future of just these characters trying to live and really have to fight for it and maybe not even coming out the victors, right? So, I don't know. I'm definitely hyped to see like what is going to come next because as of now, I'm pretty hurt and I need some hypeness to boost me back up because as of right now, man, I just don't know anymore. um, Seeing this and knowing that also the person who thought he was like doing the world a favor or that he was actually a part of something big has really come to find out that he ain't nothing. He's almost less than a tool because even tools have use until they run out. And this guy is ridiculously powerful, stronger than some of the people we have on the field, seeing how he destroyed so many different quote unquote humans, the new humans, and such a speed that our team just wishes they can do, right? So it's one of those things where he could have still been super helpful and useful, but because he just got bopped, he's nobody now. Like he's absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of helpful to these weird new humans and stuff like that. So I'm interested in just seeing what pops off with this show because after the defeat and like sacrificing herself, I'm not gonna lie, like the battle was cool. The build up and how it was all going down was sick. But then to top it off with it just needing Anna to stab one time and the show would have been saved and everybody would have been in the clear, that would have been dumb. And I'm glad that it's not the case, but at the same time, the show has gone in its own direction and it's like, okay, well, you have destroyed the main boss that you believe was the main boss, but come to find out she didn't even have the holy grail that they were looking for, and the person who did supposedly have it just got bopped pretty much, right? So I don't even know where the heck this is all going at the end of the day, which is funny too, because they've shown quite a bit already of what we expected to be the end all be all. So to be here and things are still happening that are even more crazy than what we were just experiencing seems nutty to me. Or it seems just like they had a lot of ideas going into the defeat of the mother, and it really just being the awakening, the start of it all. So it's kind of telling on what stories are really good at telling, these types of plots when it comes down to it seemingly being over, and then it's just not over, right? Like it's just like, oh yeah, but it's not done. Like you guys seen the person, but we got more to do. So here we go. I definitely am looking forward to all that, but the only thing I have to say about the show is stop killing all these good characters, man. Nah, Lord Gigamesh seems like he is not enjoying any of this as much as everybody else isn't, and he's not looking forward to maybe finding out that the person he sent out there is no longer with us because for some reason her name's like Ceres or something. uh, she ends up going out there to try to protect just like Gilgamesh didn't want her to, knowing that there's an enemy out there that probably could destroy all the humans that are in the kingdom, so they don't really even have a chance. Like if he send Leonidas out there, he's probably still wouldn't even stand a chance. So to send her out there, he already knew what was going to be. And seeing how she's so strong-willed and she would not have like turned from any of these fights, like for instance, these new humans are forcing the other humans to pretty much take each other out, but in all reality, they had no plans of sparing any of them, so why the heck are you taking each other out when none of these creatures care or are gonna, leave you alive? You're over there doing something that's not even worth it. So she would not be one amongst one of those people doing that. I know that for a fact, and she would definitely jump in the way. So it's clear as day why she's already been turned, if she is the one that's been turned. Because there's no way she's been watching all these people that she came out to help get bodied without at least jumping in front of some of them, or at least one of them. So prepare to cry on that. I definitely am looking forward to seeing what you guys are talking about in the comments, or if you are watching this and not really caring for it, let me know about that as well. But I will talk to you guys in the next one. I got like 2 other stuff that should be coming out with this one, so if you see this out and nothing else, that's the why. It's coming out sooner than later. Or I am just or this is coming out last and I sent out other stuff. So all that being said, everybody, take care, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.